Hello everybody, welcome back to the Darwin's Room channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And of course, que lo que a mi gente del Caribe. Today we're going to be talking about the latest film directed by Benny Safdie, and it stars Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. It is called The Smashing Machine. This follows the true story of UFC pioneer Mark Kerr in the peak of his career, but he faces personal struggles along the way as he prepares for a life-changing competition. I was really eager to see this film. I will first start off by saying I'm not normally a huge fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I tend to feel that he plays the same roles over and over again, and I find it pretty exhausting. But wow, this film was very refreshing. He gives such a transformative performance, and the makeup design is incredible. He's nearly unrecognizable. He disappears into this role. He even changes his voice and really makes it to sound like the real-life Mark Kerr. And it was really incredible to see, and he was dedicated in his performance. It was moving, it was emotional, it was vulnerable, and it was a really beautiful performance. I was so impressed and I loved it so much. Emily Blunt, she's fantastic as well, and she has the challenge of portraying a real-life individual that some people might have a hard time seeing this performance, especially in certain sequences. But she sells it, and she does a really great job, and this whole film feels very deep and personal. What I found interesting is that while it has some of the formula of other sports dramas like it, it doesn't have the same foundation. So the formula is there, but the foundation is different because this is based on true events that don't mix with formula. It's different because the real life events were a little bit more tragic than what you might see in a different inspiring boxing film. And so this was really moving, and I really loved it, and I was extremely impressed with it. This film really honors the sport, but also, and more importantly, the people behind the sport and their stories behind it, through how it explores Mark Kerr and his friendships that he had. I was really impressed, and I was moved by how they handled this story. You could tell there was a lot of passion behind the pen and behind the film crew and the production team, that they wanted to tell a genuine story that honored the sport, the people, and everything about it. On a technical level, I also really loved the cinematography. I found it to be really beautiful. I loved the grainy texture of how the film looks. I think it added to the atmosphere, and it helped to solidify the time that this movie takes place in, and it makes it feel that much more authentic and grounded. And I was completely engaged throughout the entire experience. This film was deeply engaging and moving, and it feels both hopeful and tragic all at the same time. There's a really uplifting spirit to it, but also this sense of emptiness too. And so I was really impressed with how they managed to depict that and portray that so eloquently. And so there's really applaud needs to be given to what they were able to accomplish in the telling of this story. In terms of issues that I had with this film, there's really not many. I would say that more so it's just that there's certain tribulations that Mark Kerr, the real-life individual, had to navigate in life, and the film kind of glides past that, and it doesn't fully delve into it, and I would have liked to see just a little bit more. And if they would have added maybe 15 minutes to the runtime, they could have explored it more, and it would have made this film feel complete. And it would have been able to tell a more complete story of this real-life person and these real-life events. Other than that, there was one little plot hole where a particular character leaves, and then they abruptly reappear later in the film. And that's really about it, and you can piece together why this character was gone and why they returned, but I would have liked a little bit more adequate explanation, because when they return, it sort of jumbles the story a little bit, I felt. But nonetheless, those are very minor issues that I had with the film. It's deeply moving, it's very intentional, it's very personal, and it's very thoughtful. I loved this film. So all of that being said, I'm going to give The Smashing Machine a 4 out of 5 stars. This is an incredible film, another great addition to Benny Safdie's directorial filmography, and an excellent coming into his form for Dwayne Johnson as an actor, and really giving a genuine and solid performance that he disappears into, and he fully becomes Mark Kerr through his performance. And it was exquisite, and I really appreciated all of the effort that was put into this film. It was an excellent production, and A24 put together another amazing team and another amazing film crew to put this film together. So those are my thoughts on The Smashing Machine. Have you guys seen it? What are your thoughts on it? What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I would love to hear more and continue this conversation down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. God bless you, and I'll have more reviews for you coming soon. Take care.